If you compare yourself to large content creators and you wonder why you're unhappy and you feel unsuccessful, maybe you should take a step back from consuming so many YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and Instagram reels of the mommy vloggers that you aspire to be. There's several reasons that you might have a hard time with this, and from firsthand experience as a non-existent content creator, I can tell you that in my attempts to get more regular, I have found that it's very hard to, one, get started with actually scheduling time, and for anyone to think that it's serious. When you're little, of course, it's because I am little. The biggest thing is it's not serious. Nobody takes you seriously that you want to do this, and they don't respect your time for it. That's the reality of it. And if you're trying to get started, I would say, you hear everyone say, well, you got to get a regular schedule. That's when you really start to see more traffic and stuff. That's not happening. You know, when you don't have, I have a second channel that I use to track my pregnancy and postpartum weight loss journey. And that one I did have a little bit respect from my husband in terms of time to do it. But if I'm editing videos, it's not a serious thing. You know, you only have so many people watching your stuff. Like, you're not a YouTuber, and you have no goals to be one, or you're not like an influencer and stuff. It's like, yeah, but maybe I'm trying to be. Don't feel bad. And then if you are looking to, monetize what you're doing as a homemaker, that's hard too. And to help with that, I would advise you to look at just how valuable all your services are. Oh my gosh, does that interrupt the video when that happens? Low battery, 10%. I think the average for everything I do, and this was looking at it like in 2020 or 2021, the very beginning of it, like January, is like $120,000 for 8 to 5 daycare services, 3 meal a day cooking, personal chef type stuff, and like full-time housekeeping. Because I do all that. My husband does help when he has, his days off, but not to the extent that I'm the one doing those specific tasks. So just look at how much value you have, because, and as well, like, you could be a single person and take care of that yourself, but when you're married, and when you're married to a wonderful man who provides, a lot of times you are the one doing the majority of the housekeeping, and if he had to provide for himself and his kids without you, he's having to be responsible for all the meals, all the cleaning, and all the childcare. And so then you think, well, then how much would you as an asset be worth? And yeah, I mean, his money goes towards feeding you, but about $120,000 for all those services, I believe. You can check your numbers in your area, but that'll make you feel better. And it made me feel better. And my husband's actually the one who helped me look at that. And he just reminds me, how much are you worth again? And yeah, you're worth a pretty penny. I just want you to know that. And then lastly, anything having to do with kids. So, I mean, they don't respect your time. But if you're wanting to produce nice content, it takes time. And you can learn to do that. But when you have little babies, and especially if they're sick, it's going to be difficult. That's just the reality of it, because they want your time and they're tired and crying, and you never want to be the person where if you're doing anything that's like a video, they're crying in the background. And it also feels pretty disingenuous to try and make a nice picture that's nicely filtered, color corrected, focused properly, set up properly, made aesthetically pleasing in a clean environment, when you are also spending your whole time trying to restore health to babies and toddlers. And also they're screaming in the background. Can't be like, oh, like lovely clean kitchen, blah, 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 like peaceful morning, knowing that your child's screaming in the other room and you're like not even halfway finished with your coffee and it's already cold because you're taking care of your other child first because they woke up first. Like, there's a lot that goes into being a very attentive stay-at-home mother, homemaker, and wife. And it's okay. We live in the real world, and those people view that when you are a successful content creator, it is work. Not that I am one, but I see other people saying it in my attempts of becoming more regular at posting stuff. It's like with other channels, one other channel I have. it takes time. And it takes a lot of time for something that's even like this. I'm not going to edit anything. It's just not happening. And I'm just looking at the time as it's ticking by because I know my phone only has storage for so long of a video. But it takes time. It is a job. And if the whole point of you staying at home was so that you could cherish your children, you know, trying to have a very successful, beautiful content creation, money-making platform, it's going to take time and it's a job and it's going to take time away from your family. Yeah, you'll be home, but it's not as freeing as being able to fully dedicate your time to your family without worrying about, oh, I gotta upload, oh, I gotta come up with planning. You're going to have to plan things. And, you know, I'll be honest, right now, I don't care to do that. So you're going to get the raw, unedited this, although I did try and do it multiple times and I lost storage like 3 of those times. And so I had to shorten it. This was going to be like 15 minutes long, but I'm going to keep it under 10. It takes time. And I want to encourage you to give yourself a break. You wanted to be a stay-at-home mom so you could dedicate yourself to your family, not so you could be an extremely famous celebrity mommy blogger. And that's okay. You could dedicate yourself to your family and have every pride in the world, not like proudful, like narcissistic, but pride in yourself, in your work, that you take care of your family. Yeah, other women might be lawyers, or they might be doctors, or they could be like celebrities or successful influencers with nice sponsorships and stuff. But it is still a good thing that you have an extremely heavy influence and impact on the lives of your immediate family members that live in your household. I make an oasis for my husband to come home to. The YouTubers he watches a 10-minute video from here and there, the celebrities he thinks are better actors than others. What else is he interested in? You know, they don't mean as much to him as I do when he comes home to my loving arms and a nice cooked meal and knowing his house is an oasis from his time at work, from those coworkers that kind of suck. And my kids love their mommy and I take care of them and they know that I'm there for them. And that is the same for you. And if you're a dude looking at this, like, yeah, your wife too, like you have the biggest impact on her as well in her life. I mean, you know, as well as kids. Like, but in terms of your immediate family, the people you directly care for, you are doing amazing things, and you are doing amazing things in their life. And when you die, you may not have articles written about you, like internet articles and magazine articles, so-and-so passed, and a bunch of tweet posts about, oh, this person is gone, you know, they were so great. But you're going to have people mourning intensely your loss. You are very special, and you have a huge impact on those directly by you. I just want you to take that to heart and not feel so bad that you're not some crazy money-making influencer, I mean, Etsy shop owner, whatever it is that you feel like you should be doing, but you just can't find the time for it, and you try things and you realize just how much time homemaking takes. It's okay. And now my baby's screaming, and so now I have to go. I'm sure I could have followed it up with something else, but that's basically the summary of what I gotta say. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and cherish your family. They cherish you. Cherish them back. Bye.